Morning, John. Wanted to shoot you a quick little video where we're at outside here. We got the windows in, looking good, all flashed in. They look nice. Nothing really going on here. Everything good. Should go back together nice and easy. On these lights, as you can see, this light is leaning in there, kind of tipping in. If I could get up and touch it, it would move. What they have here, the sheeting on these houses is actually, you can see it right there, is like a pressed cardboard, about a 1/4 inch thick. So that's what the sheeting is on the house. So what happens when they mount these lights to it is there's literally nothing there as far as support. Very minimal. So like I showed you on that other light, how it's tipping in, it's just because the weight of the light is pulling everything off. And the existing blocking that was there wasn't big enough. It isn't even big enough for the light that's on it now. So water can get in behind that. So we're gonna do what we did here. We're gonna replace, take it apart, take some siding off, get to that existing sheeting, cut it out, add some 1/2 inch to stabilize it so these lights hang tight and straight. And we'll end up putting a bigger blocking that we picked up from Home Depot. It's more like a 6x10 white blocking, so that it'll go with the trim. Those numbers, we'll get some Goo Gone on them and get them guys cleaned off of there. So we'll end up having to do that with all 3 exterior lights. Okay, then with that light too. This light here, there's not even a box here. They literally just punched a hole in that siding. You got the wire hanging out. So we're going to take that again. We're going to take siding off here, get to that guy, get some solid wood around that thing so your lights are nice. Then here on this guy, I might have taken a picture of this yesterday, but that's your dryer vent coming out there. And they had it venting halfway in here and halfway out. Needless to say, it was all clogged up. So we're gonna put a fresh one in. We're gonna move this thing out here, do the same kind of thing. We're gonna put some 1/2 inch plywood here, drill a fresh hole, slide that thing over, and then have to patch that inside hole as well. And we'll put that same thing on kind of a blocking here to tighten that all up and have it. It was all clogged up with lint and mice or something were taking moss in there. It was hard to believe how much stuff was in there. Now this guy, we're gonna have to get in here and fill a couple garbage cans. You got some different gardening crap in here. Yeah. So I'm thinking we'll clean it out. I wanted to just padlock this door so nobody could even get in here. But then the only thing I saw is there's an exterior spigot here. So I guess we, either don't have a spigot out here, move that spigot, or we'll just clean this out and let them still have access in here. Like I say, it turns into something like this, unfortunately. So you can think about that. Like I say, it can stay. We'll get what we can out of here, get it cleaned up pretty good. Yeah. And obviously it's got this door. Like I said, I was going to put a big padlock on it and just not have them be able to get in. But now that I see the spigot, I'm like, ah. So you can think about that, you know. It's really for the back of the house. It's almost over there. It's kind of because this underneath this is, you know, not insulated. So any piping you would try to bring out here would freeze. You know, the only thing you kind of could do is you'd have to shift it out. I mean, actually the best place to put it would be right where we're at now. To come right through that wall above that dryer vent or something like that. And I guess that's in the laundry room. That wouldn't be too big a deal to do. So if you want to think about that, you know, just like I say, just to keep people from all of a sudden getting all their junk underneath there and then leaving it when they move out. Okay. The rest of that window is going to be straightforward. We still got we'll put a stick flashing goes on this. You'll see in some pictures I took yesterday of the windows going in. And it goes all the way around this, and then your Tyvek folds back over that to seal it up nice. There's some of the flashing along the bottom, that Protecto wrap. We put I made a sill pan underneath the windows to protect that lower sill. Then actually this guy here, this exterior receptacle, we touched it yesterday to try to use the power and it disintegrated. It's not a GFCI. So really need to swap this thing out, put a new a GFCI, a new cover box with a cover on it. So that's something else we'll need to do as well. So just bringing you up to speed on what's happening outside here. And we'll talk. Have a good one.